Welcome to Grand Conspiracy Theories. Today we're going to talk about planes and rockets and their effect on the ozone and the upper atmosphere. So, Boeing has come out with over 1,500 planes, and there are so many companies using their planes on a regular basis. They're great planes. They fly. They hardly ever break down or they ever crash, and they want to keep building more planes. But as they keep building rockets and traditional planes with the basically strapping a giant propane tank to the bottom and sending it up, it's just going to burn more holes into the ozone layer, and more of the O3, the oxygen 3 molecules that make up our atmosphere, will be turned into carbon. After 9/11, 9/12, they stopped all air travel, and there was 11% brighter skies that day. So if they did that again, life would be brighter. There needs to be solar planes. There needs to be wind attachments to planes that generate energy as it flies. Yes, jet fuel can still be used, but in tandem with solar energy and with the wind energy, that the faster it flies, the more it should be able to generate. The car as well. It's a combination of military that do not have any EPA regulations anymore, and they really never did in the first place. They were not looking for cutting carbon emissions. They were looking for a fastest speed they can go for the longest. You can get a few more miles per hour or a few more miles to the gallon. It's okay. That's okay to have that at the cost of being environmentally friendly. That is not their goal. They're war machines. So as we reach, this is the September 1st, 2017. The air is a lot cleaner now than it was a month ago. It was terrible. It was unhealthy to even be outside. I actually had to stop doing videos for a little bit. I was so busy. And there was it was a disaster just being and just talking. So even though it's healthy now, people soon forget that the forest fires were just here, and they're still burning in British Columbia and across Washington State. So every time you see a plane above you, just know that it's slowly polluting our planet, and each molecule at a time as it transitions. There needs to be greener plane technology implemented into military craft, civilian craft, and commercial. All transportation, including boats, the giant ships, they just burn coal and dirty bunker oil. That's another source of the climate change that is causing storms like Harvey to happen in Texas. The price of gas is about to skyrocket. If a quarter of our gas production is shut down right now, there's going to be some price hikes at the pump. And as fossil fuels grows more expensive, people need to think about alternatives like solar and wind energy, and transitioning faster than you think to a green energy economy and way of life, not using as much energy as was traditionally allowed. it's just getting more expensive now to have things running. If all lights are LED, that's a good start, but they should be running off of solar lights, so of solar power. Having skylights in your house is also good. During the day, while it's sunny, you don't have to have any lights on at all. Light just peers in from the top. Having fiber optic lights that gather, so you can even put them into basements, into apartment buildings. These are the kind of changes that need to be done to industrialize cities, to keep the world in a safe emission zone. We've gone beyond the 350 parts per million for carbon, but it's going to take time to reverse the industrial civilization of the last hundreds of years that humans have been burning actively. But in time, as Elon Musk's cars bring it on board to electric bikes, there's electric motorbikes that they have now. Just bicyclists, just a different way of life, a different way of how we send data, how we work. People in the future will be working from home, using computers that barely take energy, that the energy is come from green sources, from personal 320-pound batteries and 345 watt solar panels. Everyone had like 10 solar panels like that. Oh man, there would be so much power coming off. You can get them from eBay. I mean, you can just buy one at a time. You can build your solar array on a budget and prevent our last power bill was $777. So that's way not okay. We use a lot of power for everything, for our ovens. Instead of having traditional stoves, there's portable kettles. Instead of having a giant deep freeze, this alternative, like thinking outside the box when it comes to consumption, unplugging things like electronics, TVs, everything that has a little dot on it, including toasters, is slowly draining energy, and that comes at a cost financially and to the environment around us. There's no need to make any more nuclear bases, any more nuclear power plants. They should ban them. If there is any more nuclear power plants created, they need to be environmentally friendly. There are ways they perfected back in the 70s and 80s to be better than the systems we use today. But funding and research, they like to hide all that. Just like the electric car in the 80s and even the 70s. The electric car was before the gas-powered car, almost 100 years ago. And they killed it for profit. So it brings us back to oil consumption, limiting that. If you can ride a bus or take a bike to work, that would be optimum. I know it's hard. Pumping up the air in your tires, I need to do that. That would increase gas efficiency. Making sure everything's working in your car if you can afford maintenance. Getting oil changed, just everything helps. And if you could plant a tree even twice a year, if you planted a tree throughout your lifetime, you'd probably plant at least 100 trees, and that would make a difference in the future generations. It's just like reading a book a month. You could read 1,000 books. Plant a tree a month. That'll be what changes you. So, just be mindful how you pollute. Thank you.